Howdy y'all, I am Ice Gold, and today I've got a match that I really enjoyed. This is an Ice versus Myth battle, and Myth is, per the Rochambeau wheels, supposed to soft counter us, but in actuality, you have to be playing real bad as a Myth in order to lose to an Ice. But I don't know, maybe I'm just getting the hang of the meta, but the guy I went against today didn't play terribly, so you know, props to him, I guess, but I guess I just understand Ice, and that's what gave me the dub. So basically, as Ice, you need to really rely on your defensive stats and moves. Like, I finally got the Skyfair equivalent ring, so now my health is insane. It's 1,000 higher than what it used to be, and my resist is still 83, which is really great. Perfect accuracy to Ice, not so perfect to Storm, but, you know, if I ever go against a match where I need a Kraken, I'll take the chance. It's a 9% chance to fizzle, but, you know, we make do. Pierce sucks. Yeah. The block is really, really good. The crit also sucks, but, you know, the crit kind of came through in this match, and it really helped me. But damage and crit and Pierce are all garbage, as you would expect from Ice. So, yeah, it's like our stats are kind of trash, but you have to play to your strengths, and especially against Myth, because Myth gets 65 Pierce and 73-ish resist, so they have, you know, their Pierce cap is 18% higher than ours, and yet our resist cap, the stat that we're supposed to, you know, diff them on hard, is only 10% higher than theirs. So, whiz, I guess. But yeah, it's like I was saying earlier, it all comes down to the shads. Let me throw on the rock mount that I use for the extra pips to get to 100, and then the pip conversion and the shads. These are two stats that really, really matter a lot. This 86% is so useful. I was able to combo really, really well with it, and yeah, I mean, it's you need to have high P-serve on an Ice because all your moves are odd pip. Mine is like Tamauchi, but that's about it. And yeah, shads matter a ton, especially in this meta where everybody's rocking 4-piece shad. You need to be sure that you are at least on the same level as your opponent in terms of getting shads. If you have more shads than your opponent, like I did in this match, it is all the better, but yeah, you need 4-piece shad as an Ice because your main hit, as you'll see in the deck, is Abominable Weaver. I have 5 of them packed. Damage is kind of meat, but you know, it'll do some. You know what I mean? It'll do some. So this is your main hit. You can go for Scions, but not against Myth, because all the Myth has to do is press the Minotaur card, and they will clear, you know, 3 of your shields, and they'll apply 30% traps. So, shielding versus Myth is very ill-advised. You'll notice I didn't shield much at all. I mainly just relied on Brace in this matchup, which is really what you gotta do against Myth. you gotta use the Pierce Sponge to the best of your ability, and their hits will feel like paper to you, in a sense, even though, well, I guess you'll see what he did with his Jinned, but overall, the deck is very centered around stuff like, you know, overtimes into big hits. It's like, another thing is bubble. You gotta keep bubble. If you don't, like, you're losing a lot of damage, and I was able to keep bubble pretty well this match. The guy did fight it quite a fair amount, but I was able to pull it back and even had a 35 out for a lot of the match. So anyway, I've yapped for long enough. I guess I'll quickly show you all of this stuff, but yeah, you know, I hope y'all enjoy the match, and have a good one, y'all. As my character's really asleep. That's crazy out here. Fellas, we have gotten the Myth. Oh, I hate it here. We have an 80 already. We won't need that. That's early. Let's just see what we pull. I mean, Myth is probably our worst matchup that is not just totally, like, unwinnable. Okay, maybe get rid of that and one of those. I mean, it's a good chance we can't go for Scion anyway. Like, let's just be on. Okay. Tama would be good to just throw out there randomly. But we'll see what he is up to. That 80 shield is going to be nice. Okay, so we know what he's going for. I don't know if I like starting Bob, but I think I have no choice at the moment. This into a Sleet, into maybe a Tama. I mean, shoot, Kraken is like good. Yeah, so he's just gonna fiend. Yeah, I think I have to go for this while I pray I pull sunblocks. Because I don't feel like eating a basilisk with that many, or that many buffs being one, obviously, but it's still not something I really rock with. That is decent. But yeah, I mean, he's just going to keep going for that. So I may have to Wyvern. It may come out that I have to do that. I could also Beetle, but I want to make sure that I keep all of those shields on me. So I guess I'll Sleet. He has a Jinned set up, but I do have those 20s. So, you know. Could. But I don't know. I think I want to. I mean, I am hard out chatting him. I do realize that. If he reliquaries, I am going to Wyvern that. And then if he shields again, I could always just wand, but we'll see. He probably found a basilisk in his side, or ratty, okay. So he gives up a blade for that. So I don't mind fighting Bubble a little bit. Okay, he got a brace cast. Fun. Epic. To just perfectly offset my my slate. How about it? Well, at least I can fight Bubble for a little bit. I've even got like a couple hitting bubs, which is good. If he bubbles here, I will hit and bub. Yeah, I mean, even though it's timing out my aura, it's important that I waste out his too. So let's take that while we can. The most I'm threatening is a double buffed Tamauchi, but you know how that go. Especially into a brace when I have 43 Pierce and he has 65. It is practically a one-sided matchup here. But we'll see what we want to go for. Okay, he rattied. I could hit and bub back, but I don't think that would be a wise use of pips necessarily. So maybe get rid of that because I do have an 80. And for right now, while we keep timing out his aura, let's do this. It'll encourage a Minotaur, obviously, but at least you can't just hit through it with nothing, right? Alright, so that did 130, which was slightly over double base. So cool, I guess. Well, let's see what we want to do here. I could... You carry Steel Ward. How about that? How about it? Well, I will be bracing. Dude, that is, that sure is something. That sure is something. I got a bubble. That's really huge. If he shields, I may wand and then bubble. He's going to. I mean, but yeah, while he still can't threaten much, I'm not pressed about a basilisk when I have a brace up. So yeah, let's just build some pips for now. I can still hit and bub into an A-bomb, so that's going to be a really, really good start. Not really thinking about Shrike too much. That's a good pull, but it's not really what I'm looking to do at the moment. Blade, okay. So I'll just regular bubble here. Yeah, like, without thinking. Take away buffs from him. That's what you want to be doing in this matchup. A Mammoth A-bomb combo would be kind of huge, especially under a bubble. Like, that would actually do some good damage. But I don't know if I'll get to do that, you know what I mean? I hope he shields here. Okay, so that's a reliquary. Which means... I mean, I just don't like that I don't have turns left on my brace. This... I mean, obviously we don't want to eat a double buff gen, so we're going to take the A-bomb here. It is under a bubble. It'll shield me, so he can't, you know, gen. Crit, does he block? Okay, that's actually good, because I run Stalker Hat, so my crit is very, very low. So, I mean, I'll take any extra damage that I can get, you know? But yeah, don't want to be sitting on shots. That actually did 2.4, which is not bad at all. I'll say it. Ooh, that's a good pull. Surge, maybe not. I could Sleet out of this and maybe threaten a Mammoth. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see. So, right. So, it's clear that he wants to send just a Brainless Basilisk because none of my 4 stun blocks have showed up yet. And with my brace out, now is kind of the perfect time for him to do that. Not going to use that. Frostbites are good, but, you know, here it comes, right? I didn't... or Minnow. Curious. Well, since he can't P-serve that because he had a new pip, I will consider this an open... or he can. What the hell? I guess I miscounted his pips. Anyway. I'll throw on a fatty 80. It's good. It's gonna be good to waste out his aura, especially when I have mine like so fresh and all that. I get Blade. What's that? Ratty. Okay, so I'm gonna 35 here, and I'm just gonna keep timing out his aura. Nothing wrong with that. So his aura, that's the last turn of it actually. So Balefrost is pretty huge here. He's only got, you know, 9 pips. I could Frostbite into a Tamauji. Like, I've got moves to make, you know? It's like, if he wants to take the Yaga, I guess he takes the Yaga. But we can see, we can see. A Bite into a Tama is the ideal move here, but let's see what he does. Medusa. Yeah, I was afraid of this. He's unbuffed now. But, yeah, I mean, I just want to pass as quick as I can, give him no time to pull. Because that is doing mass. We'll see what he wants to do out of it. So, yeah, no time at all whatsoever to pull. He can't actually do much out of this. And what I may do is I may just brace. When I am no longer stunned. I don't even know if I'll blade. Give it a stack. So yeah, discard the blade and pass. We got quick out of here. Alright, Wyvern is actually kind of huge. I could do that into a Mammoth. So, right, he's going to do that because he wants to take a Shad. But it's not the greatest of moves. I will do this, though, just to not sit on pips. And I should be able to hit him back harder, but we'll see. If he shields again, you know, I could just brace. So, yeah, he does not want to eat a Mammoth here. Especially because he hasn't stun blocked either, so... Yeah. I could probably Mammoth into a Frostbite if I P-serve. Decent pull, but, you know, shielding versus a myth, right? Yeah, so he's going to do that. He's going to tower shield. He's more than likely stacking up for something. But for now, I'll brace. I'll get myself the max pips. I should probably look for another Weaver. I got a tree, but not going to use it. That is my last tree that I got rid of just now, so... Tough, I guess. Beetle probably won't happen. Keep it a stack. But let's see what he's up to. Okay, so he's stun blocked. That's totally fine. I think it would be good to shield because he can Jinn, but he can't do anything out of it. So if I do this, you know, I can threaten a buffed hit. I do have my 35 up, so yeah, and then I can Mammoth out of this. So that is above Frostbite. He does not want to be taking that, and you know, if he gets rid of it, I have a Mammoth staring him down. So your move, Kane Legend. Your move. He honestly doesn't really have a great one. A Jinn with no buffs, it's not going to do... Or with one buff, I guess, into a brace. It's not going to go crazy, you know? Like, I mean, the brace is just such a sponge for Pierce. So he's going to eat a ton of damage from that Frostbite. That 4,700, that was less than he wanted it to do. Because I just do this now. So ultimately it is going to do less than his Jinn. Even though it was into a brace, you know. I crit through. That's really, really good. He might be running Skyfarer or Wastelander hat, which is the best right now, but yeah. 3k. That's not negligible. Probably won't be Surgeon. Weakness might be good. It's a good chance he stones though. So, and yeah, that is a lot of damage that he's taking right now. So empower, right? A shield would be good here. But let's see. I don't think it'll be a reshuffle type game. Okay, did not pull it, but I can do this and, you know, act like I pulled an A-bomb, right? He's only got 5 pips. His Shad will not do a ton right now. And I did pull a brace, which will be good. So he's going to shield right there. Obviously, because he wants to Yaga. And I don't want to overdraw, so... Especially not right now. So I think the move is going to be just to rebrace. It's a good chance he Yagas, But if I can pull another A-bomb, I can frostbite into it. And I did pull the A-bomb. So, will I be using that? Most likely not. If that's a bub. Okay, so he'll have 9 pips. He's looking to just Jinn again. So, if you're wondering what myth wizards do these days, you know, I don't like that I had a blade on this, because a shift would be better. But if he does it, he takes the open A-bomb, and from there, I mean, really, I can just shield spam and then just Tama. So, I mean, 788, that's more than I thought I was going to do, actually. So, he is sort of just in this position where, yeah, he's going to do that. That is his best move, arguably. But 1887. Under a 35, right? This should do it. I mean, the damage difference. Sometimes I love ice. We do have certain things that are going for us, so. The crits have been nice so far. And my luck hasn't even run out yet, so. Yep. 1887 is the magic number. And we did 2715. Beating a myth on an ice. Kinda love to see that. I gained 30 rank off of that, which is insane to me. Well, how about that? And yeah, I did notice that he was 3-piece shed to my 4-piece, and like it really matters if you're an ice, because you need to have 4-piece shad so that way you can, you know, send A-bombs easier. Sometimes it'll help to out-shad. So yeah, I mean that's that's pretty much just what you got to do as an ice. You gotta take what you can get, and there's not a lot that we get. I'll say that right now. I'll be the first to tell you that, but we make it work out here. We make it work. So anyway, I think that's where I'm gonna end it. I don't expect to get another good match on the nice. So thank y'all for watching. I've been Ice Gold. Be sure to like, subscribe, and leave like 50 comments for the algorithm. My Discord is down in the description if you want to chat with me some more, and I will see y'all later.